So when I first started with the program, I felt like things like diet and weight, all that has fluctuated a lot throughout my life. It got to the point where I was just like doing random things. Like I was just like reading, oh, intermittent fasting or keto. That sounds great. Like that will solve a problem. So I do that. And then my body gets all out of whack. And then I always end up back to the same place.
Competed into 2 bikini competitions, and the mentality that it left me, especially about food and even my self-esteem afterwards, were just detrimental. Carbs were the enemy, and you had to work out for at least 2 hours, if not more, a day, and your body had to be hurting. That's how you knew you were doing it right, and that's how you knew you were getting progress.
I had done, when it comes to diets, I had done Weight Watchers, I had done low carb, I was looking at doing paleo, I had been doing Ayurvedic dieting, and then when it came to fitness, I've historically been like a runner, and then I started working with a personal trainer, and then I kind of started experimenting with like other things too, and doing more yoga. And so I think I was coming into the program with just a lot of information, but no way to filter it out and kind of find like a true north. And
I'm very impressed with the program, just like the way it's set up. It's structured in such a way that really provides the context for you to be successful later on in the program with things like nutrition. The idea of trusting my body and listening to it was very new. Before the program, I was working out like every day, literally every day. I didn't really not know where to go from there. And so when I joined, Alyssa was very keen on having me kind of slow down. And so I was like, okay, like maybe I'll do it 4 times a week. And we kind of like started cutting back. And then I realized that I didn't need to exercise so much to get the benefits I was seeking, which is like stress relief. Instead of going to like the gym, I would just play with my kids. And I would like feel really good about doing that. A lot of the things I was doing in the past counteracts what I was trying to achieve. It gave a lot of space to experiment with these values or beliefs that I thought I had, and new ones that I potentially can have. And it was in a very non-judgmental way.
That there wasn't like a failing grade associated with this, that I got to kind of just make this what I needed and make it, what worked for me, rather than follow the protocol to a T, which, coming from the background I've come from, was a nice change.
The movement exercises that she gives me have been incredible. All the movements feel like I should have been doing them for like all along. And I think she really takes her time to customize what those movements are. Also with like nutrition and food, like just getting the weekly calls from her, and she's always accessible with email. So I've been able to really benefit from her, just like her coaching and her energy and positivity and her just non-judgmentalness. I do feel confident that there's certain strategies I have to, make sure that I'm kind of getting what I should be getting out of food and nutrition, which is like good energy. It should help me sleep well. All the things that are just not like, so I can lose 10 pounds. Working with Alyssa kind of made me realize that there's a broader scope of what you can hope for yourself.
I think what caught myself off guard was how quickly I kind of evolved mentally and emotionally, especially around the food aspect. I have yet to ever experience until this program, a program that tackles your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, your mindset about nutrition, as much as what may or may not be best, and being so open that what's best for one person is not always going to be best for another. But you have to relearn how to listen to your body and how to trust your body. And
with food, my relationship is a lot less shame oriented, and it is a lot more aware, in the sense of I know why, or I can pretty much predict when and why I will be having these quote unquote negative, sort of approaches to food in terms of
my mindset has completely changed, and my approach of like talking about myself and even just being more open with like friends. Like my friend had noticed like a change in me, I think in like September or October, I think it was September. And it was really because of this program and being able to like be open with myself, I think was like the biggest thing.
I've evolved as a complete whole person, not just, oh, okay, my meal plan changed, so I got healthier, I lost weight or whatever. It's not cosmetic. It's whole as a person.